All right. Hello, and welcome to episode 3 of our King's Quest V walkthrough. In the last episode, we ventured through the desert. We watched the bandits sneak into this big temple, stash some stuff. We followed them back to their lair, stole their stuff out of the lair, which is this genie coin, this genie bottle, and this gold coin. And we, that's pretty much it. So we're here trying to tackle, the witch.
Oh, no. Come on, go.
We know that with the genie bottle,
numerous roots rot.
we know with the genie bottle we can, we die if we open it. So I think we use it for the witch, but see, I can't do anything here. Like as soon as we walk into the screen, she zaps us.
Old witch.
Which is frustrating. So we want to get out of the town. We have some of the stuff that we need, but we're not quite there yet.
The sullen man doesn't appear to be the conversational sort.
We haven't done
A
anything
gypsy
here
wagon
yet.
is encamped here at the edge of the woods. On the side of the wagon, the words "fortune teller" have been painted.
All right,
You may see Madame Mushka now.
Madam Mushka, can you read my
Warning,
fortune?
This cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game. Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
Oh no, let's watch it.
So, you are here to see Madame Mushka, no? Well, come closer. Sit down. I will tell you your fortune. Already I can tell that you are on a quest of great urgency. We will see what we can find out for you. Look, Ingram. Look into the crystal ball.
Look, Mananan, look what I have for you. Take a good look at what you did to my brother, Alexander. Because of you, he's doomed to spend the rest of his days as a cat, and there's nothing I can do about it. But you can do something about it. Since you're the one that did this to him, you're the only one who can turn him back again. Back to the wizard Mananan.
Alexander!
I don't know how, Mordak. I'm not a wizard. I just happened to stumble across some magic spells and accidentally turned your brother into a cat. I didn't mean it. Please believe me, Mordak. I don't know how to turn him back into a wizard.
The cat cookie
You're
from
holding
King's Quest
out on me,
3.
little man. You're taking advantage of my good nature, but not for long. If I don't get a change of tune from you soon, I'll feed your family to the cat, starting with your dear mother. Remember what I said. I'll only give you a little more time to decide before your family becomes cat food.
That is all. But I see that your mission is very dangerous indeed. I will give you something to help you. Here, wear this. It is a magic amulet. It will protect you against all but the most powerful magic. Good luck, Ingram. Be careful. That Mordak is a bad one.
Thank you, Madame Mushka.
All right, what do we got here?
The amulet is attached to a soft leather thong. The magic amulet begins to glow softly as Graham slips it over his head. He then carefully tucks the amulet into the front of his tunic, hiding it from sight.
Okay.
Madame Mushka is tired. No more for today.
Well, I got no more gold coins anyways, buddy. Okay. So she just said that that amulet will protect us from all but the strongest magic. So let's try this again.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm not going in there. Can't you read the sign?
Come on, Cedric. There might be something important in here.
Go if you want to. I'll wait here.
I just got a point for that.
To Graham's great relief, it appears that the witch's magic has been stopped by the amulet he is wearing, just as Madame Mushka said it would. Of all the ugly hags Graham has seen in his life, this is by far the ugliest.
What are you doing in my forest, young man? Don't you know you're trespassing?
Oh, I didn't know this was a private forest. Do you own it?
Of course I own it. It's mine. And what did you do to my magic?
I don't think you need to know. Now tell me something. How does one leave this confusing forest?
I'll never tell. I'm afraid you're stuck, dearie. Now you're my prisoner.
We'll see about that.
Yes, won't we? What's this?
Ah, freedom at last. Now you spend the next 500 years in a bottle.
Good. That old witch won't be seen here for a long time. But now, how to get out of this dreadful forest?
Okay.
A small door built into the trunk of a large twisted tree catches Graham's attention. Graham tugs firmly on the door in the tree, but finds it securely locked. Graham gives the wand a good shake, but it only fizzles and dies.
Oh.
A crude, misshapen structure, which remotely resembles a house, sits forlornly in the center of the gloomy forest. A crevasse spewing hot steam and licks of flames surrounds it.
Well, she's gone now, so...
The old witch's house has been crudely fashioned from an old tree trunk and salvaged stone. Being cold and creepy, Graham finds he would just as soon hurry up and leave. A small, intricate spinning wheel is put away in the trunk. Reaching a hand into the trunk, Graham retrieves the small spinning wheel. The trunk is now empty. A small leather pouch is tucked away in the drawer. Graham reaches the drawer and removes the leather pouch. The small leather pouch is drawn tightly closed. Upon opening the leather pouch, Graham discovers 3 sparkling emeralds. This appears to be a small, intricately constructed spinning wheel. There is nothing else inside the drawer. The trunk is now empty. The dark forest seems to close in on Graham as he tentatively makes his way through it.
We haven't gone over here yet. Oh, you see?
A large, rock-like creature blocks further passage to the west.
Wait, creature? You just said creature?
Peering curiously at him through the heavy foliage of the dark forest, Graham notices several pairs of bright, blinking eyes. Graham squeezes the honeycomb as hard as he can, which causes the honey to drip out of it onto the ground, creating a sticky little puddle at his feet. Now all that's left of the honeycomb is a piece of beeswax, which Graham puts back in his pocket. It seems to Graham that there is an unusually large number of toads in this forest. Graham can plainly see the eyes, but he can't quite reach them through the thick foliage.
Oh, do I set like a trap? If I put the...
Please, let me go. I beg of you.
Why should I do that? What will you do for me?
I'll show you the way out of the forest, if you let me go.
How do I know I can trust you?
I give you my word. An elf never breaks his word.
Well, it's against my better judgment, but okay.
Move over, Rocky. You're in our way.
Sorry.
I still don't have a key. Or... Okay.
Follow me. In here.
Warning, this cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game. Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
Hey! Over here! I've got something for you! I never take anything without giving in return. For your generosity in giving me those exquisite emeralds, I give you my finest pair of shoes. May they help you in your quest.
Hey, those are nice.
Follow that passage over there. It's the way out of the dark forest.
Thank you very much for all your help. I'm sure I'll be able to find a use for these fine shoes.
All right, now we're getting somewhere.
I'm glad to see you're okay. I was beginning to worry. You were right not to want to venture in that dark forest, Cedric. I thought I'd never get out of there alive.
Okay.
This is the finest pair of shoes Graham has ever seen, although a bit small for his feet.
All right, I know what to do with the shoes. Okay. All right, back into town we go.
It's you again, is it? We still don't have any shoes for sale.
What have we here? Mama, take those shoes from the young man. Let me see them. These are the finest pair of shoes I've ever seen. The leather is soft and pliable, yet sturdy. The craftsmanship of these shoes are superb. And Mama, look at the solid gold buckle. Why, I could retire from the sale of these shoes.
Then the shoes are yours. I don't think I could find a better use for them.
You are a godsend, young man. How can we ever repay you?
You don't need to repay me. Just knowing I helped you is enough for me.
Well, it ain't much, but it's all I've got to give. Here, take my cobbler's hammer. Perhaps you can find a use for it. Since I'll be retiring, I won't need it anymore. Thanks to you.
Why, thank you. A hammer could be very useful on my journey.
Take care, young man. We'll never forget this.
That's right, son. We'll finally be able to retire in comfort. You'll be in our hearts from now on. Come on, Mama, let's go home. Let's celebrate our good fortune.
Okay, so earlier when we got ourselves, when we were in that the inn, and we got caught in the back room, and we were locked in and we could not get out because there was a padlock on the door. Now we have a way to break the padlock. Gonna save anyways, just in case something goes wrong.
Ooh, I'll wait for you out here.
Gentlemen,
Alright, buddy, toss me in the dungeon.
Diana's full, ain't
Hey, boss, this guy looks like a real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him?
rub 'em out.
Struggle as he might, Graham could not escape his bonds.
I told you I'd repay your kindness when you saved me from that horrible cat. Good luck, friend.
Graham stoops down and picks up the sturdy rope from the stone floor. A rusty padlock securing the door prevents Graham from leaving the cellar. A cobbler would normally use this small hammer to make shoes. Using the cobbler's hammer, Graham pounds on the rusty padlock until it breaks apart. Graham looks around the inn's kitchen and finds it rather sparse and untidy. Graham looks in the corner of the room. Graham spies a large kitchen cupboard. Inside the cupboard, Graham sees a large, juicy leg of lamb. Reaching into the open cupboard, Graham pulls out the savory leg of lamb. There is nothing else of interest inside the kitchen cupboard.
I think we want to exit out there, but let's just see.
Finding the kitchen door locked, Graham unlocks it before going outside.
We gotta plan our next job, you guys. Hey! How did you get out of the cellar? This time, rub 'em out for good.
That wasn't a very smart move. This is a large, mouth-watering leg of lamb. There is nothing else of interest inside the kitchen cupboard. Finding the kitchen door locked, Graham unlocks it before going outside.
Okay. I think we know what to do here as well.
Where did you get this? I thought I had lost it.
oh, is it yours? I found it in the old witch's house in the dark forest.
So that's where it got to. The old hag took it, eh? You know, this ain't an ordinary spinning wheel.
It's not? Well, what's so special about it?
Why, this spinning wheel can spin straw into gold, that's what. Except you gotta know how to use it. I doubt even the witch could figure that out. Thank you for bringing it back to me.
No, wait, not so fast. How about that marionette? Don't you think the price of the spinning wheel is worth at least twice that of the puppet? I'd love to have it.
Yeah, I guess so. Boy, give that marionette to the man here. I'll make you a new one. Come on, boy. Let's gather up some wood for a new puppet.
The craftsmanship of the marionette is superb.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now I think we should get a point for this. You know, so we tried earlier to get that sled, and we bought it with the gold coin. And just think, that would have definitely been a dead end for us if we used the gold coin to do it.
Come on in, look around. Let me know if you're interested in anything.
Because without the gold coin, we could not have talked to the gypsy, got the amulet, etc.
The little girl seems only to care about the doll she is playing with.
Where did you get this wunderbar marionette? The craftsmanship is excellent.
Well, I don't know if you'll believe me or not, but I got it from a little gnome.
I must have it. Can I buy it from you?
Actually, you may have it if you'll give me the sled in trade.
Why, of course. But I must tell you, I think I'm getting the better deal. I can always make another sled, but finding another marionette of this quality... Ich weiß nicht.
So, can I have the sled?
Yeah, take it, it's yours.
Thank you very much. I think I'll find this sled very useful.
Well, you enjoy it, and danke for the marionette.
Not wanting to bother the toy maker again, Graham instead looks around the toy shop. The little girl is more interested in her doll. She pays no attention to Graham. Talking to yourself again, Graham? This is a small, well-crafted sled.
Look in this trunk upstairs. I think I put them there. I'll do that. Yeah, my darling?
Can I keep this doll? I really like her.
Now, Katrina, you know these toys are for sale for other kinder. Besides, you've got plenty of dolls. You can play mid-air, but just be careful.
All right, Grandpapa. I'll take care of her.
All right, we're close.
Graham carries a softened lump of beeswax. The cart is too heavy for Graham to move by himself. A broken wagon blocks access to a smaller side street.
So we still need to find the heart of gold. We're pretty darn close. And then again, I'm not sure how to get rid of that snake either, but... What do we usually do with snakes? Hypnotize them, right? With music, like the last game. if we can, let's save just in case. If we can free that princess, then we can probably get that harp. Then we use the harp on the snake, right? Pretty sure we got everything out of here, but there was that tree with a locked door in it.
A small door built into the trunk of a large twisted tree catches Graham's attention. It won't help with the small door. It won't help with the small door. The pouch is empty. Graham tugs firmly on the door in the tree, but finds it securely locked. It won't help with the small door.
Did I miss the key? I need a key.
An interesting incense burner hangs from a protruding tree branch. Occasionally, from within it, a tiny glint winks.
Yeah, I saw that right when I walked in. I saw the little yellow. Yep, there it is.
What's this? Why, it's a little key. It is a tiny brass key. Graham finds that the little key fits perfectly in this lock. Graham is charmed to find a little golden heart inside the door of the twisted old tree. Graham is charmed to find... Reaching into the little door of the tree, Graham extracts the little golden heart. The small heart is made of pure gold.
I was just going to try to make a mold. Doesn't matter. Okay, so now we should be able to free the princess. I think it was... No. Okay, we want to go to the left, I guess.
The huge underground cavern seems to be a work area for a community of elves who have since abandoned it.
My heart, you found it! I don't need this old thing anymore. Look at me, I'm a princess again. Herbert!
Alicia.
Herbert and Alicia. All right.
Where have you been all this time, my love?
Oh, darling, just take me home. I'll tell you on the way.
A beautiful harp lies on the ground near the small pond.
Now, why would she toss aside this beautiful harp? Well, if she doesn't want it, I'll take it.
It is a small harp of beautifully carved mahogany.
All right. I think we're pretty much done in the city. I don't think there's anything left. Right? We got everything from all three shops. We got everything from the desert. We got everything. I'm pretty sure we're good to move on. I guess let's save it just in case and see if our theory works.
That won't convince the snake to leave.
What?
That won't convince the snake to leave. Having learned to play the harp long ago, Graham now plays beautifully. In silence, the large serpent eyes Graham menacingly. Having learned to play the harp long ago, Graham now plays beautifully. That won't convince the snake to leave.
Rats. Can I catch him?
That won't convince the snake to leave.
Can I throw a hammer at him?
That won't convince the... Graham gives the wand a good shake, but it only fizzles and dies. That won't convince the snake to leave.
See how the path goes to the east up into the mountains? That's the route to Mordak's castle.
That won't convince the snake to leave. The lump of beeswax has become soft and sticky from the warmth of Graham's body.
Okay, well, we can go exploring and figure out what thing we're missing. I am not quite sure. It looks like none of this stuff is going to work with the snake. I mean, I'll try these, but...
That won't convince the snake to leave.
Snake, you want a toboggan?
That won't... That...
Anyways, all right, well, let's save. We can end this episode here, call it a day, resume in the next episode, and we can run around trying to figure out what the heck we are going to do in order to get past the snake. Anyways, thank you for joining me, and with that, we will call it a day.